Starting. Okay, let's get in there. I think it's all working. So, go on. So, hello anyone.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back for more Final Fantasy 15. As you probably might have gathered, we couldn't get around to streaming last week. It was a thing that came up, so we couldn't get around to it like we wanted to. But now we're back. Essentially, to do that stream that would have been back then, right now.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Also, it's been a while, so there's probably a bunch of updates, and now everything's isn't great. But the game might get itself back together at some point. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. There's a little bit of something new. Us in our mismatched clothing. This is a botany here. Essentially, what happened? I think we're going further along with the botany business. But I think at some point I took it aside, and what we did is essentially go over to back to the Grand Company for Maelstrom, and then turns out we could rank up, and included with that rank up, turns out we could actually acquire or build something called a Squadron. Essentially, like a team of adventurers to do things on our behalf.
Oh, okay.
What kinds of things, I'm not altogether sure those are, but some certain things. So, I don't know, it might be like, oh man, everything changed when we got our squadron together. Or it could be like, well, that was fun anyway, I guess we'll go on to what we're really here. Never look back again. Who knows what election? And I only vaguely remember what I was told when I started. That said, apparently there's some sort of like, if I'm to gather it correctly, the team is basically one member short. One member short, and we actually need like a full complement of like 4 for them to actually start doing things. At this point, it's like the 3 of them just sort of like, I don't know, crouching there, huddled there with nothing to do really. It looks like they lost a battle or what. But yeah, we could go from take a look at them. We could look at their stats, but they can't actually do anything useful until they have that 4th man. To get the 4th man, or to I guess have additions and never to your squadron at all, would require me to do certain things. Was it complete certain like challenges, like a number of things here and there, and I guess I'm supposed to in story it means that I raise my reputation. People know if I'm notoriety of my righteous deeds, and then they want to go ahead and join my squadron. As if saving the world multiple times wasn't enough. Even that one time that nobody's supposed to. That's shit. So yeah. I guess with that in mind, I think one of the challenges was to complete like 5 levy quests, I think. There's actually like another one in which you do 10 levy quests and we'll push another one, but this time it was just 5. So I went ahead off camera and I think I completed like the 5 levy quests. A handful of which I guess I showed on screen on stream last week before last week, and yeah, 5 in total. I'm thinking that I turn them in now, I will be able. That might, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a chance that might entice somebody to try and join my squadron.
Oh.
But I suppose there's no real guarantee. That's annoying. And the game is chugging. A little bit of sucking. It just can't handle it. Okay. I can't let some crippling. Okay, I can't let a bunch of a crippling lag ruin my routine. Okay. Alright. LFL would actually be like invaluable to work in factories.
Because their little hands can reach into the machinery.
Yeah. It could keep a forever train going. Like forever. Somehow. Airships. Drain angel. So many things. Yeah.
They're so light they could row the airships forever.
Ooh.
And not even weigh it down.
Yeah, because well, not Lulu here, but most of whom are basically of legal age, of legal working age. You know, they could stay employed forever. Like to see the precious robots take their jobs. Oh right, this is gonna take forever for all these guys to load. Yeah, and because it's so laggy, I'm too nervous to actually sit down. I'm just gonna stand over here, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and start. And while the server gets its stuff together, I could read all of these. Which ones I took on camera and didn't. Whatever. Okay. Let's start with the top and then we'll work our way down. Yeah. Okay. This one is level 10. Actually, wait. I know which one. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Okay, anyway, this one's called You Grow Girl. We've begun dealing with a Lenosian farm, the Red Rooster's Head. They're offering us good prices too. My gran always said pays to listen to people's stories. Seems they've had some trouble making their own alchemical growth formula, and they're looking to buy. A single unit ought to do. Okay, next one. On the road. We may not have the fine aprons and the Cordovan-bound ledgers, but no cargodor ever lost by coming to work for us. No siree. We supply everyone, people with a potion, and even a child knows that when a tree falls and there's a caravan on the wrong side, some bloodletting is sure to follow. Yeah. I'll have to make potions. Alright, and the other one went with formula. Unbreak my heart. Walk softly, for the buyer of claws is not well. Her heart has been broken by a lover most faithless, and will beat only in fits and starts. Remembering that home is where the heart is, desolate damsel now seeks to mend the roof tiles that shelter her fragile bosom the elements. Might I suggest a degree of haste? Her discernment for weave is not to be. Okay, I think it's one of the other ones I took. The heart of the hedge. The hedge trees play an important role in the forest by helping to maintain the protective barrier which shields the trelliswood from harm. If the trees become damaged, the forest would find itself more susceptible to outside danger. Oh well. One manner of a threat to these guardians is rose-let seeds get lodged in the pockets of soil that gather on the hedge trees trunks or limbs. When sprouted, the roselet saplings will send a taproot deep into the tree's core, where it will divert the flow of nutrients to its own body. In rare cases, this can result in withering of large branches. To ensure this does not happen, Botanist Guild seeks volunteers to travel to nearby hedge trees and examine the bark for seeds, removing any they find. Okay. And West Bank Storage. The flames of a calamity claimed large swaths of the primeval forest surrounding Gridania. Recognizing the importance of helping the 12-wood and their kindred spirits recover, the Soothsayers launched a large-scale reforestation effort, which began even before the rebuilding of the city-state. To ensure that the trees planted during the effort are growing properly and without disease, the Great Loam Growery conducts periodic studies of the young foliage. The seeks eager botanists to travel to the west bank of the Session Cloud River known as the West Vein to collect samples. Okay. That should be all of them.
Huh.
Yeah. Check again, but you should get the mark after this. Let's go ahead and turn these in. I should prove it. I am in the right. I should be. Yeah. Actually, now I've kind of forgot exactly where I got all crafting jobs. It should be over at Thunland. So when I'm collecting rewards, it should be for the botany quests, I think. Just really impressed. Be the completion. Yeah, that's the botany one. There we go. 27. I got auto sneak. Okay. And the heart of the hedge. Yeah. Take that one. That was a lot of them. Good. Alright, well I don't think I'll take. I think this like with fieldcraft. Those were the tents. Were they? Okay, maybe this guy didn't actually give them himself, but they are there. Okay, I'll probably take those next. But right now, get going. Right. Actually, right, dang it, brain. Hold on a second. Here. Hogs. Challenge slot, right? It was, not battles, heavy quests. Okay. Alright, they jumped it up for a whole lot. Okay. Well, I'll see where I'm at 5. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't. I forgot exactly what the second one was. I was hoping it wasn't a 20 Livy quest. I was hoping maybe it'll be like I don't know, 10? Just like double. And then maybe like a third one might be like 20 or something. But, just at least doubling it every time. But like a quadrupling it.
Oh.
Right off the gate. Right. And the reward is the same amount of experience, weirdly enough. But double the money. Okay, well, should I go ahead and think about that? Well, maybe if I really do this challenge to get 5 level quests and they actually don't, nobody bothers to queue up for the squadron, then maybe I should consider it. Make an entire stream in which I just do levy quests until I get to that. Or is that the most cost effective? Would they even care that it's a higher level of challenge engine?
Probably not.
Yeah, because if they don't care, then I really shouldn't care either. Just leave it. I know, maybe doing 5 every time. Oh yeah. Also, I have traits going on. Actions and traits. Traits here. Okay, auto sneak. Automatically activate sneak upon changing your class to botanist. Okay, effect is also automatically activated upon changing areas. Sneak will not be automatically activated in areas where the action cannot. Oh, you just do that automatically. I mean, is that useful? That might be. To prevent you from going into a wild place again. Or maybe going in or walking into an area and then immediately getting jumped. I mean, I guess so, but sneak would only really be for avoid enemies up to 4 levels above your own. Right. Yeah, but the other is hide ability for the ninja and such. That was actually up for like 10 levels above. Oh, I mean, I feel like it's so much more important for a class that isn't a combat-oriented class. Probably doesn't even have the armor and health or whatever that can withstand attack as offensive class can.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway, I'll go ahead and get on to these guys up here. Probably go to basically just Horizon, right? I mean, that's where I got these. At least if the pictures and anything to go by. Oh, right, but I have to deliver potions. Okay, are they over there? I mean, yeah, I'll go over there anyway. Alright, but first I'm gonna go ahead and change it to the bush. Okay. Go in here. Go ahead and take, our alchemist, yeah? Yeah. Good show. Which one? Horizon. Yeah. So there was actually a debate going on about gorillas versus people.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no. I guess most of I know about the whole thing of well, animals nowadays. In the olden days, it was Animal Planet. Nowadays, will probably be whatever I catch on YouTube. And most of the new knowledge I'm taking in is basically from Casually Geographic. Basically, some dude who's basically just read up on animals and just basically talks about it in a very very quick sort of deadpan fashion.
Huh.
Jokes are in there, plays on words, that kind of thing, but rather quick. And yeah, and I guess from his videos I figured out, oh, okay, so between gorillas and chimps, basically chimps are more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even before that one episode of Top Gear, I already knew that, oh, okay, if you're stuck in any, what was it? If you're gonna be attacked by anything, probably you want something that'll kill you, not something that won't kill you, if you know what I mean.
So you don't have to suffer anymore.
Yeah. Essentially. But this guy, I think I guess I turned 2 of them. Oh right, whenever they say Ulrich, it's basically the guy who's selling stuff over at old. Okay, well, might as well just take these on anyway. You grow girls, you hand it over. Just the standard goblin over here. Yeah, I mean the growth formula. There it is. Great high quality. Yeah, sure. What we'll have to do. The best one you ever saw in your life. Whatever. Woohoo! Such a lot. Yeah. The potions. Oh, right, yeah. I actually wasn't paying attention. As it turns out, you actually, for one go, you make 3 potions. Yeah. All of them quality items. 8. Woo! also at 25. I think I'm eligible for that next alchemy quest. I shudder to think what they will have me do. Because if you remember the last one for that enhanced grimoire thing, that had me going through a lot of hoops to get to. Ooh, it was crazy. Right, but I suppose we could go ahead and check it out now. Yes, yes. Over this guy again. You know that I'm here. In Battlecraft we that. Okay, we got the Fieldcraft, botany. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have it. This guy, yeah, the level 10s. I did those. Okay. Alright, so I have to go to Vorek. He's over there, I think. Yeah, yeah, he is. Oh, whatever. Let's go over there. Go ahead and get to that guy and take care of it. And I suppose I'm at the right level for alchemy. Also, probably hop by over there then. Oh dear. At level 30, I guess it's all over, right?
Yeah.
At least it should be.
Yeah, I think so.
In battle quests, I mean in battle classes, there was essentially a handover that happened at 30, transfer over to the next stage of that job line. I don't think there's anything to upgrade from alchemy too. Oh, right. Yeah. Actually, no, wait. I don't even have to, right? I could probably just go out here. I just have to go over there. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Over this way. Okay. Right, but I already. Actually, I guess I'll do it wrong. Yeah. Okay, then I had to open the roof tile. Oh, right. So, you suffered a breakup. I fix a roof. Although, I don't do it in person. Because, what was it? Lulu's very cute and she's probably on the rebound. Let's see. We have called the item. For sure. Indeed. So much XP. Yeah. Well, alrighty then. Yes. And I think, I think it's time to hop by the alchemist. If they're gonna have me go on a huge, like a huge run around or a big old thing, like the last quest, then I might as well get on. I might as well hear about it. That way, I could prepare. Yeah. But yeah. It's about the time I heard about the whole. I think gorillas and chimps kind of respond kind of evenly. As soon as I heard about the whole like don't make eye contact and don't smile at them because yeah. That was, I think eye contact is dominance and teeth showing showing teeth in any way is basically an invitation to a fight or something. I'll mess you up good. You know, like flashing your piece at some sort of gangbanger. Anyway, it's kind of like that. At that point, I knew that okay, they'd all What is it? These old freaky savages, like, and we, who is it? They have no place in society. So that kind of thing. Also, the whole thing I was hearing about, I guess those who didn't heed the warnings and instigated by being friendly to a chimp. And I think there were some cases in which the chimps made it their business to escape just so they could mess them up. So at that point, yeah, it is crazy like that.
Yeah.
And I think on average more aggro than gorillas. So really, I don't know. Oh, yes, I can. And this is like barehanded, right? The humans don't have any like tools or weapons.
Yeah, I imagine they would have been in maybe a room. I imagine a room that's just completely blank of everything. Maybe big enough. I don't know how big the room, but they said 1,000 people, right? Or was it 100 people?
Oh.
I can't remember that exactly.
I forgot, but I think at that point, I think the humans still basically went.
Yeah.
Granted, not without casualties, but still, generally. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk to the Sovereign. Or who, well, we will have to do his bidding and such. Right. That person up there say anything? Yeah, not really. Can we go up there too? Yep, not really. Okay, fine. I guess so. Just remind me, there probably would even be chairs suited for all that. Now that I think about it. Alright, let's see, what was this guy? Master Severine's foul mood hints at another unwanted task awaiting your assistance. I get new things. That's good to know. I guess now that I am 25, I could probably get around to upgrading some stuff. Right. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. You disturb me at the most delicate stage in my experiments. Your timing is... That is to say, my dear assistant, your timing could not be more fortuitous. For you see, once again, my incorrigible colleagues have foisted upon me a most unstimulating assignment. You can imagine my consternation at this continued effrontery. But when I consider the ease with which you performed your prior task, and my desire to find a greater challenge to test your alchemical aptitude, the solution to this onerous situation becomes glaringly obvious. Thus do I turn over this misappointed duty to a more fitting recipient. Your task this day is to manufacture a pinch of the highest quality natron. You do understand that this order cannot be filled with an average sample, yes? But I feel I must warn you. The quest for greater quality may ensnare you with an entirely new level of obsession. The higher the quality achieved during synthesis, the greater the chance that the finished item will be of a higher grade, or HQ. Or high quality. Oh, okay. Alright, it's a new task, but actually focused on it has to be high quality. I guess now that I think about it, I never actually bothered putting words to it, but yeah, I suppose there really wasn't a requirement for higher quality for the other jobs I did. But I think I sort of managed it anyway. I believe the final enhanced engraven grimoire I did for the last quest, I think that one managed to be high quality. Yeah. I think I got a pretty good rhythm going about. I think I've been managing to getting everything to 100% high grade before completion, or highest quality before completion, which I guess just guarantees a high quality item.
Oh, okay.
I see. Was there anything new in small talk? Really think I'm terribly busy? Right. I don't think he'd say anything different. I think when well, I guess graduate, but I mean essentially like finish off the entire line, then he'll say something. I think that's how that works. So probably when, oh, I've got nothing left to teach you, you're the master. Now I need to go ahead and find some other chump to pawn off my my lesser duties to. Then he'll start saying something different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, seriously? Oh, really? Don't know, do you? Well, I know that you do, but fine. I'll that kind of thing. Practical alchemy. The guildmaster concludes that the duty forced upon him by his colleagues is more suitable for his assistant's continued education. Synthesize a high-quality pinch of natron and deliver it to your manic instructor. Okay. High-quality natron. Alright, right. I forgot. We'll go ahead and... no, yes. Indeed. What was it? Yeah, okay. And what the heck is even a natron? I didn't know. Okay, natron. Of the cheap kind. Okay. Yeah, let's go and read it. A white powder, used in alchemy as a deodorant and leavening agent. Okay. Things for alchemy. Only said a pinch of natron, which I can only imagine is just natron. Like, I don't have to worry about it. Yep. Okay. You just mean like they're in reference to its powdery nature. I guess so. What would that entail? A rock salt? That's crazy. That's actually really like early on. And easy enough to make. Instant water. I think I have the... Search for recipe using this material. No. Search for... Item by crafting method. I think with crafting. Oh right, I guess not.
Huh.
That's weird. Anyway. Effervescent water. Was there a way to go backwards? I forgot exactly. I guess we'll check. Effervescent. Right. That was. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Of course it wouldn't be. At the favorite search by gathering method. Oh, right. There are gathering methods. Oh no, or maybe there is. Oh wait a second. Something I can buy. Okay. Oh. I mean, well, no wait, actually wait. Oh wait, I could sell it for. I could sell it for 1 gil. A shop selling price none. Oh, okay, so I can't buy. Okay, so get this. Did I miss it? Right. Okay. It's not looking particularly good on that end. Okay, so the grass grows formula gamma. Vine drops. Okay, well, been tricky. Guess I'll have to go ahead and take. As far as I could tell, it's not really something I could I could make at this point either. Okay. Well, this is gonna get annoying for sure. So I'll have to look it up. Yeah, there's gonna be... The rock salt kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't actually know that was gonna... Yep, as far as I can tell, I can't buy it and I can't make it together. I guess we'll have... Well, this hurts already. Anyway. Okay. We'll have... What exactly am I trying to do to... Alright, then I guess we'll just see about... Oh, right. Finished all, didn't we? After the challenge log. Hold on a second. Didn't I already do the 5? 5 level quests. Yeah, complete 5 levy quests with different levy plates. I don't even entirely know what that means. Different levy plates. Oh, right. Different... Okay, so now that's why 20 levy quests is actually has to 5, but the other one doesn't. Oh. That's annoying. Does that mean I have to go find... Well, what does it even mean with different levy plates? What could that mean? Okay. Yeah, I got no idea what the heck they were talking about.
Huh.
I don't think it's ever really come up before. What it means by different levy plate. Okay. Then what should I ought to do? I suppose what I could do, probably take on another levy quest. Well, botany would probably be the quickest. Botany would typically be faster to do than alchemy. So I suppose I'll likely go ahead and do that then. Okay, let's go ahead and take one on. What would that mean? I don't know. I can only imagine that we keep on doing levy quests until I get them, or until it happens. Oh jeez, things over there. Oh, it's fine. Okay, I think I could accept whatever ones I want to. Okay, so we did those. Yeah, I just think we're cool to carry on. I mean, yeah, essentially. I mean, if I did everything that came before, and I'm pretty sure I did, I think this is what we're looking at now. Yeah, I mean, I don't even... Wait. Oh. It never told me what that is. Whatever, I'll just go ahead and take this. Never strikes twice. It has been recently discovered that sylphs are branding trees with what appears to be the mark of primal Rama. While the significance of these marks is still not fully understood, it is likely that the tribe's intentions are good, and therefore the wood whalers seek assistance from local adventurers in the removal of the brands. And it's likely that, oh yeah. I guess. Alright. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Botany. Yep. Alright, right. We probably want us to go over to Red Branch. Oh, it's actually Hawthorne Hut now. Oh. Well, alrighty then. Over there it is. Alright. Did you hear that other viral thing that went around before and after of this one guy who like worked out or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that Sargon and Temple had videos about that one.
Yeah. I think I'd expect they would. Oh. I suppose. I guess I get kind of iffy about what exactly the question. I think was like, was it that who do you think looks good? I guess.
Yeah.
Or looks better, I guess. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think my first thought was that essentially the guys are answering one question, but but lady folk are answering have like two possible directions to take it. It was like whether or not you think like, hey, this guy is, doing good, or what was it? Is he, or would you swipe right? and that is like this and the guys are only really answering the one question.
Yeah.
I guess ultimately, when I saw it, I was like, well, actually, isn't it even with the before and after, in which like the before or Fatso Ollie, or I think is looks sad, and then Fit Ollie looks happy. I'm like, oh well, okay, I guess there it is right there. If he's happy with it, and I guess is in a position to adequately maintain it, might be easier said than done. Good luck with that, but sure, I guess you can go.
Yeah, did you see the either Sargon or Temple's video?
I think I saw. Actually, I think I saw Tim's.
Oh, okay.
Good visit. Honestly, between you and me, it was like, oh, what was it? I think everybody, or basically every guy with basic on consist that, yeah, he's lying.
Oh yeah, there's.
He's lying, and then so then when I saw the thumbnail for Sargon, it's like, women aren't lying. X it out. Next.
Yeah, the idea that Sargon had was that when they see an overly buff guy, women would think that he's so self-absorbed. I want him thinking about me, and that's why they chose the one on the left. Because the one on the left wasn't bad looking, but he didn't seem to be as into working out as the guy on the right. So I was thinking, so that's why they would choose the one on the left, because he'd be more attentive to her rather than himself.
Right, was that what he was saying?
Yeah, that's what Sargon's video said.
Oh. I mean, I guess to a certain extent. I think when I saw Tim, he was saying that the right guy looks gay. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Sure, he looks buff, but he looks gay, and also by the way that the picture was taken, he does look much shorter than the one on the left.
I think when I saw that, I was like, okay, but I guess maybe that could just be a thing that happens when you lift weights. It would actually, the pressure on your legs actually gets higher overall, so that it actually adapts over time to actually become stockier and therefore stronger.
Yeah,
Like,
that could be
it
it
actually
too.
be a thing in which you're like, oh well, this was me in my very lanky teenage years, and I was like rather tall, and I didn't have a whole lot of mass, but then I started like lifting weights, and it happened and I did for so long that I actually became shorter. So it's like, oh wow, you grew out or something, essentially. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, they're actually giving me this levy quest job. Wait a second. Over in this area? Oh right, it's over in this area, not even in Little Solace, not even in the Trollswood. Wait a second. So you're telling me that the bad sylphs has gone over here and marked trees with the symbol of their primal. And they're all being fanatically over. Right around Little Solace where the good selves not taken over or not turned are. How did this even happen? How did you guys even allow that to happen? They just came here and graffitied a bunch of trees around here, and you guys did nothing? That's crazy. I wasn't paying attention. I was expecting this quest to actually be deeper into that place of the Sylphlands. But no, they're just right here. Okay then. Huh. That's really weird. Okay. That said, I still think I'm onto something. That maybe you work out so much or lift weight so much that you will actually become like shorter and stockier for yeah, just talk to any short king and think like, whoa, I didn't know you were so short, but like, well, in high school I was really tall. And then I started lifting weights. Let's see. I have to just take the stuff branded bark. The mark of the primal Rama has been burned deeply into this piece of bark. Okay. Oh right. Interesting to think the double. Going by 10% to not apply. Oh right, yeah. It's not all incredibly possible. Oh whatever. 52 is pretty good, I guess. Okay. Right. I work out so much and then people will think that I'm self-absorbed in gay. Really? That's actually pretty funny. It's not true.
Yeah, that was a kind of a weird take.
But yeah. Yeah, like the saying that all the good men are taken or gay, that whole thing. Actually, that couldn't have come up if they didn't actually shoot their shot at a guy who looked like that. Yeah, so if there's a bunch of women that says, "Oh, the good men are taken" or "gay" or whatever, and it's like, well, that means that you shot your shot at a guy that looked like that. So yeah, wouldn't you know it? What was it? But the thing about working on it's basically geared towards short-term gains.
Mhm.
Eh, alright, actually, right? Yeah, fine, just get what's thing. It's not great, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's see. Self-absorbed. I guess I could see that. Images. Actually, wait, did the poll stress that they had to be single people who answered?
Oh, right. Well, it didn't really say that specifically.
Oh, okay. Although then again, probably married women would probably voice their opinion on his eligibility anyway. I reckon.
Yeah, I don't think it really mattered too much whether the woman answering was taken or not.
Oh yeah, or even the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. For women especially, they would probably just as soon answer it. Let me see. Let me see. I think that I have to do. It's for this tree around here. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, let's go ahead and take it. Good. This should do it. Go back to the guy. Yeah. I'd reckon so. Now that I'm here, there's probably this guy giving out living too. Okay. This has got to work. We should want to take levies. Come to the right place. Word. They have returned triumphant. Come, your reward awaits. Difficulty, speed, completion. Yes. And they give me those things. Just leave it to me. Oh. I don't think they actually gave me that. Challenge log. Oh wait, no, they did. Okay, good. So it did it. Yay! That's really cool. Leave it to me. Making like a tree and levy. I get it. Anyway. Finally got it. I still don't know what the heck, like, different plates or whatever even refers to, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get over here. But no one's seeing us, like... Okay. Alright, I think what we do now is I think I go back over to the back room of the Maelstrom, where I guess it'll take me to my team. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, but first I should probably go ahead and change. Yeah. Partner. I know. Yeah, this make me kind of curious. Like, would it yet even be possible? I don't know. I mean, for the question being that, what was it? What was the percentage of guys, and I mean actually straight guys, that even look at the picture of a lady and say, you know what? I can't step away from the dating scene and say, for who she is, I think she's doing all right. I'm not interested, and yet I'm also straight, but I also don't care. and I think she seems happy with herself, being fit, and that's good for her. I don't know. Could that happen? Can that happen? That'd be cool if it could. That likely would be my thing, and certain other people's things. image. But yeah, what are the percentage of guys who would do that, or conversely for women? I don't know.
Huh.
I have well. It's just a side thing most. Because must the question be, what do you think of this person of the opposite gender? Would you and to separate that from, okay, and how much do you actually want them as a partner or whatever? And it's just like, must it really go that way? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, would actually be a higher percentage of. Maybe there would be a higher percentage of guys that would actually say that. I mean, actually, I guess it probably goes into fit women because. Oh gee. I guess there are more guys that would want to be fit than women who would want to be fit or cut like that. Yeah. Alright, right. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to. Oh yeah, I have to go over to the aft castle. There it is, over there. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, yeah. When I went ahead and I looked at the Tim video, and then he kind of, I think he took an aside essentially to an article talking about, what's it? To an article talking about, I guess it was some feminist or whatever, talking about, what was it? Guys' fixation over, or I guess what's important to guys and as opposed to what's important to women. And it's like, what was it? What did he say? Like, guys are objects, or are into objects, and women are into people.
Yeah.
Right. And I think they mentioned, like, was it He-Man?
Oh, right.
yeah. And I think, and that was already wrong in my eyes because it isn't. Because I guess the whole package with He-Man, and when I say that, it's like the looks of He-Man kind of coincides or gel very well with basically what he does. So it's like, what was it? If boys were really so fixated on objects, then I guess they would like He-Man, no matter what He-Man does. So he could wear. That would mean like, he could wear an apron or whatever and go to Barbie's dream house in their sister's room. They'll be like, "Oh man, but He-Man looks so cool." And so look at his muscles, and it's like, no, that was never a thing.
Yeah.
So He-Man is essentially the way He-Man looks is like the manifestation of basically the person he is and the things he does. What is it? A hero and warrior of great strength, heroic deeds, daring do's, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, so let me see. I think I just talked to the guy, right? Yeah, I think I have to go in here. Actually, wait, can I talk to this guy? That allied seals. Allied seals do. Oh, this is just for me to like train things. Yeah. To turn these in for things. Alright. I didn't really bother, but it is interesting. So okay, so I think I go in here. Yeah. And I think I really just goes, and when I saw that, it kind of got me into sort of a rabbit hole. And oh wait, where's my guys? I think they're gonna load it. Okay, they're not loading it. Maybe they're really slow to loading. Yeah, but I think he was. Oh, actually, they were right here. I think that's him, right? Oh, what are the other ones? They're all around here? Yeah, they're. Okay. Like in the previously, when I first came to this room at the end of the last session, weeks ago, they were all just sort of like huddled here. Kind of like, I don't know, Like they went 10 rounds with Mighty Thor or something. And yeah, but now they're just kind of like walking apart again. Not that they actually say anything. It's not that hot in here. Anyway, reason this meant to serve both my grand company, early Warsians, as bravely as you do. Oh yes, yes. Indeed. And Asumi. Okay. I actually missed the part in which it actually had blurbs on it. Sicily, reason for enlistment to challenge the limits and abilities as you challenge yours. Indeed. This guy over here. Yeah. Hallelujah. Reason for enlistment, I was inspired by your countless deeds of heroism. Quite so. Right, but they can't actually do anything until I get another guy. We talk to this guy. We have eager recruits, but we need to enlist at least one more member before we can call ourselves a squadron. Let's get this barracks filled, Commander. Your own deeds and adventure should serve to attract new recruits. All you need to do is choose from the hopefuls who submit their enlistment papers. And by completing categories in your challenge log, you will occasionally attract new recruits to your squadron. Okay. No new enlistment papers are currently available. Dang it, I just did the thing. I don't have to. Okay. So yeah, I already see where this is going. It's not going to be enough. Even though I just did this thing. Because apparently I'd have to do more. Like fates. Well, probably not PvP. I don't think that's really in the cut. Okay. Elijah Society quest. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. I mean... Okay, then I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Alright. I guess that leave me very little choice. I'm hoping that the first stage ones could do, because they just jump up in quantity a whole lot. They're just like, oh, come on, man, it's just one guy. Okay, well, that's how it's gonna be. Maybe I could go ahead and just try doing that then. There's a good deal new, like, societal.
Huh.
Or I guess what I don't do here, I could probably start doing also off camera. Or at least on camera in here in this session. I could go ahead and get myself a fresh start. And then I'll probably do another session in which I do a whole lot. The Levy quest, the Fates, and the Societal quests. What should I go ahead and get on to first? Maybe Fates. Yeah, maybe that could work. But actually I could probably just do both at the same time. Let's go ahead and get on with it. Look at our reputation here. I think they want the sylphs. I think they want the sylphs. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with it then. To the sylph land. All right. Sylph land. Also. Yeah. But yeah, it was I think it all very much connects back to the how children play with toys and such.
Yeah.
And I suppose it really does explain a whole lot of, well, a bunch of things really. Wait.
Yeah, like when a girl plays with a Batman toy.
Yeah.
Suddenly that Batman toy is shopping for clothes, driving around, and doing girly stuff with his friends.
Yeah.
And when a boy plays with a Batman, he deepens his voice, and now he's Batman.
Oh yeah, like an understanding of like who Batman is and what he does.
Yeah.
And that's basically the thing all that Batman does. Yeah. I guess we'll say like, yeah. That less of that boys are into objects and women to people. I think more that boys are for go to outside or kind of outwards viewing, and girls are like inward viewing.
Yeah.
Probably a more succinct way or a more highbrow way of saying it, but that's typically how it'd be like. Yeah. I don't know. It did make me interested. Like, was there ever a time in which a dad actually took their girl aside and be like, "Did you know why the boys have a problem with you just taking taking their toys or incorporating them to Barbie's dream house or whatever?" Oh, let me go ahead and try and explain it to you. I don't think that was ever really a thing.
Huh.
It's like, yeah, you know why apparently the boy is saying that you're not playing with him, right? Well, let me go ahead and try and explain to you, but I'm not sure how often that happens. Probably not, maybe not nearly enough. It's like, and it's like the mother is all like, seriously, really, you gonna think you're why is this even important to like it's actually gonna help her down the line, you know? Let's see. Oh, right. Oh yeah, only that thing. I should probably go ahead and check how long. Actually, that's for 3 along. Okay, well, I can't do that. I need something about further. This guy. Okay, that's also dying. Okay, anything that's not dying, that's almost also dying. 11 minutes. Handful of dream. Oh yeah, but it's so far away. Okay, fine. Let's just go and get. I mean the societal crap. This way. But yeah, it's like. Yeah. The thing that I picked up was that. What was it? I guess the action of like, what was it? Was it the whole thing about proving oneself was always a guy thing? I'm pretty sure it was typically a guy thing.
Maybe? I think so.
Yeah. It was. What was it? The women only adopted the action of proving yourself. Actually, no, it was one of these. It was you. Okay, let's go ahead and check these. Oh, jeez. I think we're actually getting some ones that I saw before already. Have the notes over here. I think I remember Boer Wars. That might have been fine. I just do it anyway. Oh, wait a second. No, wait, I'm seeing. I chucked out Boer Wars, which means I never want to do it again. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it might have been the one which I have to fight a giant boar. I think that's technically a fate. I don't much care for fates at this. Okay, Bane of the Barbs. A Puddling Peril. Okay. I feel like I've done Puddling Peril, but I guess I'll do. But I'm gonna skip Boer Wars. Because it's a fate, I think. Oh wait, not even Puddling Peril. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Oh right, the Puddling thing. Right, I never wanted to ever freaking touch the Puddling thing ever again. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do. I guess I'll just do Bane of the Barbs then. Maybe I should take some. Yep, I can't believe they gave me those again. Well, that sucks. Okay, anyway. Bane of the Barbs. Moxia would have you see to some foul inhabitants in. Okay. This one takes one's eye off touch ones for one moment, and what do touch ones do? And stinky ones all over the hanging barbs. Trusted one knows a stinky one, yes? A stinky one bites and gnash. Bit sickening spores to boot. Nasty things, those ones are. What's more, touched ones have trained stinky ones to attack walking ones on sight. Is there no end to these ones? No, these ones are not safest ones looking about. We'll trusted one squash sneaky ones so that these ones can play in the bombs again. Sneaky ones are no match for trusted one. This one no. Indeed. Yep. Yep. And I just crossed out all the other ones. I never want to do them again. And I don't think I really have to. Yes, we're good. This guy was a level 1, I think. Pretty sure. Let's go ahead and just take the picture. I think she was stage 2. I mean, and that sounds bad whenever you say it that way. Okay, I think she was level 2 societal quest. I think. Vegetable family with 1 stone. I guess that. But no better safety. Okay, touch ones are up to no good again. Steal beach ones out of nest. Teach equals to do nasty. Okay, yeah. And probably 1 more. I dream of slimy. Okay. I think maybe that one. I guess I want to choose. And it Maxie just wants to take a mind off her troubles. Oh right, the substances. Oh right, milkweed. Okay. Alright, because such ones are heading time. Okay, greedy ones. Yeah. Just want to get through the working day. Don't we all? Anyway. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, what was it? I guess I kind of referred to it like I kept on playing with the idea. That was like, it isn't even so much about what He-Man or Batman looks like. It's more about what they do, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, and I think it kind of went back even to Dad Bod Ollie and Jim Bro Ollie. I guess we could, what was it? I guess it was like, oh, the question probably doesn't say as much, but like, what if left Dad Bod and right Jim Bro were actually 2 different people? And then I thought like, how actually it'll muddy the question if they actually had old histories and you actually read up on them, like okay, yes, left Dad Bod, doesn't look as fit as Jim Bro to the right, but if you were hearing things like, oh, left Dad Bod over there was actually a retired fireman or a veteran or something, and it was like, a dude actively saved lives in his past, maybe either recently or back when he did look better, I guess, quote unquote, then that would actually really muddy things up, and we'll be like, okay, then who looks better? I know as unobjective as it is, I know my answer would be expected. It was like, oh, okay, the difference between like nothing to take away from Jim Bro to the right, but very really appreciate the personal journey you took to get fit. But left Dad Bod over there is literally the best person, the greatest of all time.
I think that it would be adding too much extra things.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's a literal hero.
Yeah, like a literal hero, and it's just like, well, who looks better? And it's like, well, that muddies things up. I think you're poisoning the question. That said.
Oh wait, that type of research has already been done.
Yeah, it's like, who do you look up to more?
Or I mean, more specifically, even more directly related to what we're talking about, when they did it with, I think, dating apps, where they would have the same guy appearing, and just by letting women rate how they look.
Yeah.
And depending on what their, let's just call it a resume was, like, this person is actually rich. So we went, okay, if he's just if he didn't have a job, he's a 6, and if he has this job that pays a whole lot of money, suddenly he's a 9, despite how it's the same person. So that I guess in this case that was just kind of extra information that wasn't really necessary to change people's opinions, because that's not what we were looking for. It was purely based on appearance.
Yeah, but still, it definitely would poison things to make mention of that kind of, because it'll stop being about how they look. So at the same time, the women are already kind of changing the question, because it's like strictly how they look. Well, I mean, so and like I said, they're already answering 2 questions. So, or have the possibility of answering one of 2 questions. So is it how do they look, how do they fit, or how healthy do they look, as opposed to would you want them to be your husband or whatever, or in more likelihood, okay, would you want to be in a short or long term relationship? So I guess it's sort of like 3 questions.
Yeah.
So it actually stretches beyond how they look. So just like, do they look good? Yes or no? And then apparently for them to say right is a no, or left one, if the right does not look better than left, then already they're not answering the question as that the guys are answering.
Yeah, that was something that Tim brought up, that the one on the right is the one that the women are taking home, and the one on the left is the one they're marrying. That was one thing he brought up too.
Yeah. Oh, right. I heard the less charitable one. It's the she's gonna marry left, and then she's gonna cheat on him with right.
And there was even something about she's gonna marry the right, and steadily as he settles down, he'll become left.
And then she'll just trade up to a new guy on the right. Yeah. It was like the whole musician of what was it? A Hugh Jackman, like movie poster action superhero star. Hugh Jackman over gay best friend Hugh Jackman.
I think you still call him Dad Bod Hugh Jackman on the women.
I mean, when he was wearing that thing and they were talking about book clubs, Hugh Jackman. Let's see. Alright, I had to basically, what was this? Kill these things? Right. Play giant bane stools. Oh, we just have to kill them? Oh, I guess it'd make it easier. Oh no, wait, did I think in my way? There we go. I think they're too far away. So I suppose I'll just take them out. Just go. No. What? Oh. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. It was so small I didn't even see it. I'll just keep going with it. Okay. I tried. There's probably another base to around here. I shall just fly into it. Okay. Yeah. But I think it kind of comes into that, going back to the whole toy thing. It's just like, He-Man isn't He-Man to boys just because he looks like He-Man. And Batman isn't Batman to boys just because he looks like Batman. So it's like, not like... What is it? Yeah. And the whole thing about proving yourself is just like, well, Batman is always welcome at the Barbie dream house, but Barbie has not proven herself worthy to go to the Batcave. Let's see.
And that's why she tries so hard to get into the Batcave.
What? Oh, right. Yeah. That's where the concept of like proving yourself comes from. Well, it was always pretty much a guy's thing. Yeah. And the whole thing about like this guy is a total dirtbag, but I could change him. Whereas the guy would typically be all like, yeah. I mean, if they were taught right, then they would actually be able to apply it to the, what was it? Apply it into their own lives, like into the future when they get older. Like, what was it? The reason. Yeah. The reason why Barbie does isn't allowed in the Batcave is the same reason why that hooch isn't meant to be a part of your life. They haven't earned the right. So, okay, I take care of those guys. I have to go to a bunch of murder these things over. Oh, right, and they're all over there. Right? Yeah, they're probably all. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, let's see. Barbie will always be Barbie no matter what she pretends to be or job she takes, I guess is one of my phrases. But Batman is only Batman when he's doing what Batman does. Or Bruce Wayne is only Batman when he does what Batman does.
Ah. Oh yeah.
Hear me out. Yeah. Gee.
Just thinking about Barbie being whatever Barbie does. Kind of reminds me, wasn't there a paraplegic Barbie or something? Or maybe a Barbie in a wheelchair? Or was it some other character they decided to make up?
Oh. I feel like it could just as easily be like another character.
Yeah, I think that'll probably make the most sense.
That's typically the rules even for like, I don't know, a lot of like, what was it, 80s or 90s or diverse cartoons?
Yeah.
It was never like a main character becomes paraplegic. It was like there's a paraplegic best friend. That would be weird. I mean, weird if they did the other way. Like somebody's like well, okay, maybe not paraplegic because that means that they'll never get the use of their legs again. But I mean, like for a temporary basis, when they're like momentarily disabled or disabled for it, but they'll get better. I guess I'll just say leg injury, or maybe multiple leg injuries. They'll get better, as opposed to other conditions. It would probably not be. Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about Barbie law, but apparently they're a lore, but there apparently is a wheelchair Barbie.
Oh, really? That is kind of weird. I wouldn't if I was them, but okay, sure, whatever. I mean, if it's supposed to all happen in one timeline, that's weird.
Yeah, there's a multiverse.
Yeah, a Barbie multiverse. I would have just assumed that, other than just that. Did they actually say paraplegic Barbie, or did they say
just wheelchair
leg injury Barbie, or
it was just a Barbie who may be the main Barbie. I think there are multiples and multiple characters, but I'm not sure how different they would look from each other. Okay. But on the wheelchair, it did say Barbie on the back, so I assumed it was Barbie.
Oh, okay.
I also noticed that they have their kind of joints outside of. They don't have synthetic skin like they used to. If you might remember, where like action figures are able to see their joints and they're able to move those. I think they're really old Barbies, or maybe not really old. I don't know how long ago they might have changed it, but they had a kind of skin to cover that up.
Oh right, this is a fate. I need to go ahead and take it. Dang it! This might get annoying. All right, let's go.
Which is, to me, is kind of weird because they used to have skin, so now they're all kind of cyborgs because they completely just changed the design for them.
Oh right, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I imagine
that it would just be easier if they had like obvious joints and such.
Yeah.
That's how typically the doll aesthetic really typically is.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're even all over the place because it's likely a bit more unsightly for something that has like more joints. Well, I think, am I right? Isn't like typically Barbies only have?
Yeah,
maybe
I think just elbows,
moving bits.
Yeah,
right?
elbows and knees. I think
for the limbs. Yeah. Nothing for elbows or nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes them more like regular toys, but at the same time, because it was Barbie and they used to have the synthetic skin on the outside to cover up the joints. Now that they have visible joints, I'm just thinking of how that translates to the imagination of a child, where they used to be humans and then they had accidents and they had to replace limbs, so that now their limbs are really cybernetic and not their natural skin. If you can imagine.
I can imagine that children probably wouldn't have imagined that.
Well, I think for children it probably helps that generations have passed, so one generation has Barbies with skin, and the next generation is Barbies with joints. But just for those who transcend generations through that, and might have kept collecting Barbies, they're seeing Barbies with human-like skin, and then suddenly they have joints, and that very specifically calls to mind the idea that maybe they lost their legs somehow, and maybe because he was a race car driver, went into a crash, had to replace her limbs, and they decided not to put synthetic skin on top. Makes it hardcore. Although they probably could just go all the way and not make the new limbs skin colored. They could leave it metal. Maybe we could get a Barbie with a peg leg.
You are interesting. I feel like if I was in a position to collect things of Barbies beyond through multiple generations, then I'm probably past the point of taking them out of the box at all, or actually playing them in any real way. I don't know. I think if I even was a chick, I suppose by about 30, I'd be like, I mean, I love these things, but I got the disposable income to collect them, and that's probably what they're going to wind up being in collection. All NRF speed, and in my special room. Until later, I guess. So I need to go ahead and buy something really expensive. And that would probably be it, I imagine. Yeah. I'll just start to rain on me. Rex is... I think that's pretty good enough. Come on, take it. Okay, he's already dead. No more. Okay. That one. Yeah. 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 Okay. Right. There's a kill. I see it. Oh, there it is. There's over there. Dead. Oh yeah, it's finished. Fair enough. Anything else around here? That's 1 minute. That's pretty much over. That one. That's almost pretty much over. That one is oh. That one. I guess is getting there. I suppose any fate would do. I'm still over here, so I don't think we'll get to. All right. But, oh wait. Actually, all these are. Oh, they are fit. Okay. I guess if anything, I should head over there. Yeah, I imagine there was actually a time in which I was completing the requisite number of these quests and fates or whatever to at least like qualify for the beginning one, but it just there was never really much of a reason purpose for it. It wasn't leading up to anything. It just so happened that's what happened.
Oh,
I don't have
okay.
to activate. I don't have to activate anything now that I've done a challenge log, right? Or on the challenge log. I think it's an automatic thing, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Those are the fate over there. Should I just go ahead and do it? 13 minutes? 3 minutes? Do that thing in 13 minutes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think they really take into account level. That could be like levels and levels ahead, and yet still don't have to worry about it. Oh wait, I have to give her my thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? Jackanapes and his body troops are defiling the forest as they roam in territory, so he's the leader of the pack before they can damage. I don't even rightly know what a jackanape is. Those things. Okay, I guess.
Oh.
Alright, my thing has been demoted. How awful. Oh, really? Well, that's a thing. Yeah, they dang it, they weakened us so much. Oh, well. Yeah, you gotta keep up because you'll just be overwhelmed. It's just like throwing a bunch of stuff at her. So now it's all about killing him before he kills me. How annoying. Well, I ended that really quick. Mostly because I just went straight for the boss. Outstanding. Well, if you do that pretty quickly. Right. Go ahead and take. Alright, so I'll go ahead and go to the uh, yeah. Probably go to one and go to the right class. Which one? I think I forgot which one was. I think it was ninja. At least I'm pretty sure. These ones, I think these ones have all done before. Ones having no fun at all. Definitely one dream slime like this one. Right. Dream toad, slippery substance created from a dream toad, known to enhance the hallucinatory effects of brings dream slime at long last. Okay. Oh, right. I guess before I turn to I should. Right. I realize like I don't turn. No, not yet. Green has a barb, so I think actually updates when you green still have been dealt with for Moxia that he has 2 less fungi to fear.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and then before I do, let me go ahead and write a Bane of the Barbs over on here. Just so I don't have to worry about it no more. Oops. It's already that. Don't. Okay, then. That's better. Oops. Yeah. Yep, Bane of the Barbs. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that no more. But it is a decent enough quest that I could do it again if I... Okay. Alright, I could live with that. Okay, now I turn it in. I'm glad to see you trusted one safe. Sneaky ones are no more. This one knew that trusted one could be trusted. This one knows not what touch ones are thinking. Touch ones destroy the forest for everyone, including one's selves. This one tried to say so, but this one's words did not reach those ones. Are those ones truly lost? Who knows? Look at these. Okay. Alright, I'm hip hippie. Alright. Pretty good overall. Where does that leave us now? That leaves us over in reputation 210, so like they're like self support. I guess, but it's still pretty good overall. Alright, and where does it leave us with the logs? Challenge log. Okay, and let me question. Oh yeah, I mean fates. Fates we need to do like 3 more. Societal quest. Okay, we need about 2 more. Oh, actually, this one actually just doesn't go to 20; it goes to 15. That seems a bit more tempting. Yeah, I really ought to go ahead. I guess if we still have a bit of time for it, I could probably have them buy over to the Sahagins. I mean, yeah, I guess. There's the Amalta 2. The Amalta just to bring them up. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, just go ahead and get over there already. Yeah. Go ahead and change over to a black mage stuff. Then you can go ahead and get going to the Amalja and try and get some of theirs in. Over to Ulta, we'll go to Element. Okay. They've drank more. Alright, I guess we should probably do a fate check. Over there is 27. Not bad, running out of time. Also not bad, running out of time. This one's actually almost dead. So that one. That one's also almost dead. That one is a bit better, I guess. Right. This one probably has the best chance of working out. Stick to that one. Okay, go over there. Pack of violent snakeskin pasties been drawn to little amigo by the stench of green pin, which surround the Mesa caves the Alamigan refugees call home. While many of the settlers can hold their own in a fight, the sheer number of pasties may prove too powerful, too much for the encounter. Okay, I've essentially lost all of my. Oh no. Yeah. Uh. Alright, alright. Better handle this one. Excellent. Or okay, I'm already more than halfway, so I shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. But simple enough. Yeah. I think we're in a good position now to take on those quests. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right. Which guy was it? I think it was that guy over there. Here are the latest quests. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah. Alright, look at the stuff that I did for the Amalgam. I did Fire Spitting Image. I did Hatchling Humiliation. Demolition Break. Oh. Okay, the only new one on here is the beacon that burns you.
Huh.
Well, okay then. We shall go ahead. Yeah. I never know how that is, but whatever. We'll go ahead and write this in. The application. Yeah, it's what. That's burns you. Alright then. I guess now I have that on log. As I have done, as I'm gonna do it now. Yeah. Alright, but none of, to my knowledge, none of the other ones have like an X or a line through it. So I imagine that they're all good if I wanted to. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I guess we'll see how that goes. Ooh. Turn it off, right? Yes, I did. Good. The beacon that burns you. The yet of God demands that fires of Ifrit's beacons be quenched. Okay. Wait. The beacons of the flame things are a blight upon the Harak. No, the Harak. Let's see, none more so than those who bear the Lord of the Angel's name. Each one is a symbol of power and prestige. By destroying them, we will deprive the village of both. Know that your mission will not be easy, for the beacons burn in the heart of Zaharak, defended by the most devoted followers of you. For the abominations defend themselves with were sorcery, hurling flames at anything they deem to be a threat. If you are capable of undertaking such a dangerous task, but I am confident that you will bring much glory to the cuckoo. Alright, yeah, and then the other ones are the ones I've done. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm going to the second guy. He has stage 2. Actually, was it this guy? No, wait. No. Wait, was it? Dang it, I forgot. That was 14. Okay, let me check the other guy. He was 14. And you were 10. Okay, yeah, okay. Now I get it. So you were the next guy. I could just do... Actually, wait, how many do you even need? No real point in going beyond range. Okay, as far as like sidle quests, just 2 or 1 more will actually get me to where I need at the first stage. Okay, so let's go ahead and take 1 of these. I just hope I'm not gonna go and pick a fate or something. Not a fate dependent. This the ranks right where it's here. Maybe this one. Naruj Bo is exhausted by his stubborn king. Okay, I feel like I probably did all of them, but I'll have a frantic king know nothing about us. Once more they seek to focus and intensify the blessings of their deity. They have constructed sturdy beacons in Sandran, and consecrated these towering talismans with thiefless fire. You will need more than a handful of ash to smother such soaring flame. Honored ally, the time for subtlety has passed. Use whatever weapons you have at your disposal and bring these structures crashing down. As ever, the Flame Fangs will seek to deny you every turn. Engage them if you must, but do not lose sight of your true task. Indeed. I wonder if these people ever had some. I can't imagine so. Yeah, it all just comes full circle.
Huh.
It's just like, who is it? You ought not accept anybody into Barbie's dream house, just as you really shouldn't just accept anybody into. It all just comes full circle.
Huh.
It all just makes sense. Oh well. I don't know. I feel if we had more dads, what was it? Telling them daughters about how it really ought to be like. Maybe we'd have less of it. Who knows? Probably not. Let's see.
Kind of reminds me of that phenomenon where you see an altercation happening in public, and while most guys would think just to stay out of it, mind their own business, a lot of times, if it's a couple, there'll be the girlfriend saying that the guy should help out whoever looks to be the victim, and whether that person is the victim or not is kind of up in the air of whatever was happening. And a number of times when the boyfriend does go ahead and insert themselves in the altercation, they end up dead.
Oh, there it is. Oh, right. Well, that he immediately gets turned on, what was it? Because those doing the fighting, they turn on him, and then they just, wipe him out, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh, crazy. This other thing. Guess I'll have to go and take them out. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, there has to be like a discipline and understanding of the anything in question first. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Because like with great power comes great responsibility, but that responsibility is not necessarily to do a thing. It's to understand the situation, and then if it calls for it, then do the thing.
Yeah.
But not to take action first. That's that. Okay, that was the first one. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, no, that was the second one. The first one is like, okay, and it's the same area, right? The infernal. Yeah. Okay. There's multiple levels in this place. Actually, there was probably never a beacon that was up there, right? Yeah, they were typically
maybe.
more on ground level. I think if I remember, more often than not. So let me start by looking around. That's another one, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and take this guy first. All right, take him out. Yeah. That's the thing that really hasn't really come up in something like Spider-Man. All instances in which it's like, what is it? Then with Spider-Man, it's just sort of like waiting there, just like, Spider-Man, what the heck are you even doing? They're fighting, doing something. It's like, wait, I don't know this situation. Hold on, I don't want to just insert myself for no reason. I didn't even know what's going on here.
Huh. I guess it's kind of related to that.
Right?
Because the whole idea of Spider-Man is that you have the power to do something, so you have the responsibility to do something. But when you're out in public and you're a regular person and you're seeing an altercation between regular people, I guess women, or the girlfriends in the scenario I talked about, overestimate the boyfriend's ability or power. Since you have the power, you should have the responsibility to do something.
Right. The responsibility is to understand her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something. And it could be to do something like maybe, but for a good amount of the time, it is probably to call the cops. Although then again, that call to call the cops probably means something different in different parts of the.
Oh yeah.
They'd be like, what was it? Yeah. I think I heard a story in which it was like, some guys in their cars were being, chased down by carjackers in their cars, and so they were like stuck and didn't know what to do. So you just decided to start speeding away, and they breathed a sigh of relief when they sped past a police car. Only for essentially the carjackers in their car to get away. Well, it's half of them to get away, and then the police just turn around and say, "Anyway, you were speeding, so here's your ticket." But wait, but we're being chased. Yeah, but it's too dangerous to go from speed past us. Just wait on the side of the road, lock your car, and step 5, you're safe. Let the carjackers catch up to you. God, it is a rocket science. Don't pay your ticket, so it's like, oh well, thanks a lot. So, so honestly, I'm surprised there ain't more vigilantes of the news. Maybe just so much harder to not get caught. That's harder than you might think. Well, okay, fine. Maybe you could dig tunnels. Or something, I don't know. It's over there, right? And the beacons of the Flame Fangs are symbols of power and prestige, none more so than those which bear the Lord of the Infinite name. God of God would have you destroy these abominations, in so doing, irreparably damage the reputation of us. Right, and they're over there. Right, closer to the hack. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oops, wrong one. There you go. Yeah. So, and sometimes inserting yourself into a situation, getting killed is like the what was it? Not even the worst thing that could happen to you. You could easily just have your get arrested and have your life ruined.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Because that's also happened before.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was for somebody
Yeah.
named Daniel Penny or Perry. Both
Yeah,
stories are
those-
kind of similar, but the idea of what I'm thinking about is
Yeah.
that subway thing where there's something bad happens in a
Okay, now I forget
subway,
that guy.
and then people are posting pictures of why isn't anybody doing something about this? And then in reply, people post that guy is his picture and say, "That's him. That's where that guy went. When he tried to do something about it, you sent him to jail."
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder whatever became of that story.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
It's probably ongoing, so I'm not even sure if there's trials involved that they even have.
Yeah, the whole speedy trial thing is kind of an outdated thought these days.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh wait, no, didn't he get let off?
Wait.
I'm pretty sure that was what it was. He actually did get through it. I'll have to double check at some point. But also, you've reached a 2-hour mark.
Yeah. Okay. So it was like another thing I had to take out, right? Oh no, it's in this area? Oh, then maybe I passed it. Okay. After I take care of... Oh yeah, actually that was the other... Right, okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, now he'll be fine. We're just fire spriting. Okay, let's take this thing. Ooh! Right now he just actually automatically aggroes me in. Oh, that's annoying. Go ahead and take this guy out. This guy might just... Oh wait, he just actually came up from the other side. Okay, let's take him then. Yeah. Attacking me all over the place, he is. Get him. Yo! Hey! No, it's fine. Oh, okay, he didn't fire at all. Cool. Okay, then I think my job is done here. Let's go. It's... Yeah. So... oh, right. I guess it's probably a position I could go with it. At the end of the day, it was all like, well, was it Jim Bro it's cool if he could upkeep that sort of body. I can't imagine it's much harder than you might think, but I guess if he could manage, I guess it means if you have enough means to manage it, then sure, go ahead. But yeah, I don't know. It's sort of not exactly the most healthiest thing in the world. If you would look at somebody of the opposite gender and feel like I could just the only frame of reference I can think of is them being with me, essentially, having them for myself. It's just like I don't know. I'd be like, because I think after a while you can't even look at there's like a gym girl or something or whatever. You're like, oh, I'm sure she's great to be around at the gym. I'm sure she's not starved for attention at all.
Inversely proportional to how many cameras are around here.
Oh, so it'll just be a sort of thing, and it's just like, oh well, good on her, I guess. What was it? I'm sure I'll lose interest the moment she opens her mouth, but this still, what was it? Going away from the whole dating scene, I'm sure it's fine. Anyway. What was it? Actually, who do I go first? I'd probably just go... Let's go for him, right? Oh, right, speaking of burns through the flame things... Oh yeah, the flame things will rule this day, and rule it hard. Return to the Ring of Ash and report together. Okay. Really couldn't try for all. The wind carried word of your success on her ally. How the ground quaked. How the flame things wept. Every victory brings us closer to the day of reckoning, when our sworn enemies will lie broken at our feet. Indeed. And then your people will experience a prosperity that everyone would have doubted possible. Click on. Oh yeah. Oh, whoops! I didn't give it to the right class. Right. Okay. I completely forgot. Oh, whatever. I'll go over and switch over to the right one this time. There we go. Yeah. We are getting close. Smoke and blood. That you are tasked with a success. Even my stubborn kin must now feel the flicker of doubt. Thanks, they wanted blessings. Yes. Fortunately, yeah. Okay. Very good. Improving society somewhat. Challenge complete. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's automatic. At least for that, like. But that is the one I did. Brought me up to the 98. Oh, right, yeah. 96. That's fun, I guess. I actually have to go into the bushes. There we go. Black mage, yeah. Let me see. Oh, right. Also looking at my challenge log. Yeah, for society, that actually brings that up. The levy quest that for fate, I actually need to do 2 more to indeed. Alright, I'm gonna do one last kind of pitiful hero, Mary Pass to see if anything has changed over for my squadron. But if not, I guess we'll be doing stuff off camera to see. I mean, I'll just keep on doing that in every single session from now on to see if it all works.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like it has to eventually. Either that or it's like stage 1 challenge log will give you a 10% chance of finding somebody who's eligible for your squad. But maybe finishing stage 2 or whatever, because it's typically a stage 2, will give you a plus 30% chance of finding some. It'll just end, and if I keep on doing just stage 1s, it'll just be like, oh, it's 10% every single chance. Very unlikely to happen. But that's the thing. I have to hear about that first.
Yeah.
Because I'm disinclined to want to just go that extra mile just for like hardly any chance at all. That wouldn't be right. Ethernet. Go into the aft castle. Yes. Okay, I'll go over and check, and that'll be the last thing I do. Okay. Okay, they finally did it. They finally built an incentive for me to care. And even then, I feel like I only care so much. Yeah, sure. Okay, there we go. There's everyone in their other positions was actually sitting on the finish. Good for them. Oh no, it's gonna. I think it might just be like that. Just be cycling through these things over and over again. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be that. Okay, what could I do? Are they really gonna have me go into stage 2? I'll bring up the log. Stage 2. 10 fates. That feels doable. Honestly, that whole levy quest goes all the way to 20. That's the one that seems like out there. But then again, I do have access to logging such, and those can be pretty fast. So am I gonna do it? 5 provisioning mission. Oh right, even what they want. a provisioning mix. I guess those like no wait yeah they're not levy quests. Where would I actually go to these? Probably I guess there are the grand company uh quest givers or and such that are also around. There's actually being here too. I think it was yeah on to take supply and provisioning mission. Okay, they want me to supply weak silencing potion. Pearl ginger. Expert delivery. Huh. Okay. So like whole pieces of equipment. Okay. That should. Okay, but provisioning a pearl ginger. Oh right. I guess it'll come down to like if I even have access to them. The supply is probably making things, and provisioning is finding things on the way. I think. Exotic root.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, I should probably go ahead and look into these too. Weak silencing. Let me just go ahead and just search for that right now. Oh, there. Weak silencing potion. I can make it. I mean, it's eligible for me to make it. Top selling price none. Oh no! Right. Okay. Yep. Yep. I'm looking directly at the things in which I actively need the other jobs to source. If we're actually looking at shop selling price for this fish, none, which means I have to fish it out myself. Okay, I guess that's not happening. Probably for a lot of things that's not happening. At least not anytime soon. Okay, yep. Yep, there it is. The Batwing, I think, yeah, I actually can. That's cool. A Quicksilver I could make, Blowfish I can't. I have to fish it out. Okay, well that's probably a dead end. So probably provisioning if it comes down to things that I could actively get through botany. Which could be. Yeah, I'll look into that. Still, that's only the one thing. That's only one thing that's available on. Which means, yeah, in which case it's probably not even a point. If it's only the one thing, that's like I can't hope to have that build up into like a whole challenge checkpoint log. So maybe I shouldn't even bother. But there are other places I could check though. They'll have other things to get. And maybe if I could manage to string 5 of those along, make something. Okay, let's go back over there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hunter, do you think that whole saying that if you love something that you gotta set it free, was it ever? I guess it can be for boys at some times, but perhaps I could apply more to girls. Like if you really love Batman, then you let him be Batman. You know, was it? Because Batman belongs in the Barbie dream house as much as the Powerpuff Girls belong in NRFB packaging down in some Redditor's basement. In that one episode of the Powerpuff Girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, Johnny Rich. Essentially. Meow. Listen there. Food for thought.
Huh.
Okay. Alright then. I think that was one of yeah. Right. And also going back to the whole gorilla and chimp thing. I think I feel like for a lot of this, I think there was more episode. Like if your child was to fall into any enclosure at the zoo, I think the child would likely more often than not be safer in the gorilla pen than the chimp pen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So yeah. I think that was always the thing. But also, what was it? Also between the whole like what was it? Dad Ollie and Jim Bro Ollie, the lady folk be lying. and yeah. What was it? And various deep things that I can't that like reach at some of this whole very, very deep thing like no, I don't think I. But anyway. But I think that's pretty much all for us, I reckon. Really, when I'm getting in, as far as like what we're doing here, what was it? Well, I didn't have to tell anybody twice that I never really gave the challenge log stuff a second thought, because I really just couldn't be bothered. And oh right, minigames too. Oh really? Oh really? Squad. It could be a potential recruit for my squadron who just hears about how boss I am at Gold Saucer minigames. They just simply have to join my squadron. Sure it is. Okay, 5 provisioning quests. There wasn't even 5 things to get from the front desk. I'm probably not even bothering with that. Okay. I'm going to. Oh, right. So how's it going? Time remaining. Okay, so time remaining goes over to like 5, 6. So it resets every. All right. Okay. 9, 5, 6. Oh, okay. All right. I'll even see my calendar. Yeah. We'll reset at 5, 6. Okay. 6. Okay, so before Monday. Okay. So I'll have to do it sooner than that, I guess. Alright, I could probably manage. Yeah, I have to do challenge logs in order to perhaps get the chance of maybe somebody coming around and join my squadron. And then we could actually finally move ahead with that. But I suppose I'll hopefully have better luck next week. Now that might be having to be forced to do even more of these things. In the avenues in which I could probably stomach. So yeah, I guess we'll just see how that goes. What was it? I wonder if it's possible. Could you name your squad members? Okay. Alright, well that seems like a... Anyway, I guess we'll just see where that leads. Yeah. And also I got the latest alchemy quest. In which, I don't know, I'll have to look it up. But it's not looking great. I'm not sure if it's going to be as like long or like involved as the last quest, but I'm feeling it just very well might. And if it is, I'm not going to be happy. And if you're not happy either, be sure to like and subscribe. Or something. And yeah, we'll see you around in the future. Okay, look forward. I mean, we're back with Final Fantasy. It's probably gonna go and hold that way up to like next week. So I'm hopeful. I'm also hopeful for party animals. I mean, no, party club or club animals at Friday. What was it? It's very very jank, and we're beta testers. And I think for that and that alone, I think we deserve some respect. And to get the devs on the horn, it's how is it? You'd be lucky to have beta testers of our caliber, and we deserve a kickback. So anyway, go over and pressure them, harass them online. I command you. Our many legions of followers. Mess them up for us, and drag them over to our stream. And actually, he really wanted to be in the camera. Anyway, and yeah, it'll make for a much better game for. And so anyway, hopefully you guys will look forward to that as well as whatever else we have down the pipe. And until we see you again, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.